Get ready for Update 100 Civics Question and Answers. Welcome to U.S. Citizenship Book.
What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Name your U.S. representative. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Who makes federal laws? Congress. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. Who is the governor of your state now? Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. We elect a president for how many years? Four. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What is the capital of your state? Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. When was the Constitution written? (1787). Name one of the longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. In what month do we vote for president? November. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Name one problem that led to the Civil War? Slavery. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. Who was the first president? George Washington. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. What does the President's cabinet do? Advises the President. Who vetoes bills? The President. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty,